Let's welcome in Hall of Famer Randy Moss. Randy, your former Patriots teammate Tom Brady is 45 years old, still playing. You're 45 years old also. So why are you with us tonight and not on the field out there with your old quarterback?
Man, first of all, man, thank you guys for having me on. And two, man, I still have the love for the game, Peyton. And, you know, they always say age is just a number, and I still feel I can play. But right now I'm enjoying being on Sunday Countdown with the crew, with Rex and Teddy, Matt, and Sam. So I'm enjoying retirement life.
So, hey, you got to be honest, though. When you retired in 2012, after that, how many times does Tom text you asking you to come back and come play?
Well, the crazy thing about it was I had an opportunity to come back to New England right before I retired. Oh, is that me in the 81? But no, I had an opportunity to come back to New England, man. I just thought it was just time, man. I just had more things to do, mainly off the field, man. So it was just a good time for me to leave the game.
All right, we'll get to a few more Brady questions here in a bit, but I want to ask, obviously, you had a great collegiate career at Marshall, but when you were coming out of high school, you went on a visit to Tennessee, and Peyton was your host. You know, why did you not go to Tennessee? I assume it's because he took you out to dinner and you saw him eat and you were so disgusted you said, I can't be around this for 4 years. But what was the real reason you didn't go to Tennessee and follow Peyton?
You know, what was crazy was that my initial visit to Tennessee wasn't as crazy because my first visit was Notre Dame. It was a great throw right there. But it was my first visit to Notre Dame was special because that's where my heart was. So when I went to Tennessee, all I heard was Peyton Manning's in Virginia at a family member's house. He's trying to drive back here just to recruit you. And I was like, well, if he's driving here just to recruit me, why isn't he here right now to get me? So it was kind of like Peyton being late. He wasn't punctual, so that was the reason I didn't become a volunteer. Peyton was late.
Wow,
That hurts. That hurts. I was seeing my girlfriend, now wife, at Virginia. I got up at 3 in the morning, drove all the way back. I said, Randy, we're going to throw it every play here. 3 years, you'll be coming out to the NFL. He was not hearing it. He was headed for Notre Dame. I gave him my best pitch, though. My best pitch.
Hey, Randy, in 2007, you were traded from the Raiders to New England, and this was not Bill Belichick's idea. It was not Kraft's idea. It was not even Brady's idea. This was your idea. In 2006, you snuck in to the team hotel to meet with Brady, and like you get this thing happen. You know, two-point question here. How did you sneak into a hotel? And Peyton also wants to know if he can somehow get the Patriots punished for tampering 16 years later after the fact.
Yes.
Well, the crazy part, this is how it really came about. We had a wide receiver, shout out to my man Doug Gabriel, got traded from the Raiders to New England. So all I heard about, we were having some bad times in Oakland. And all I heard was, man, you ought to see the facility. You ought to see how we do things here, like praising the Patriots. And so they had a Monday Night Football game in Minnesota. I had an opportunity to meet up with Tom and sneaking in the hotel, you know, where you have all the players. So I know how the players get around, you know, getting on the exit stairs and moving around. So I just put my hood on, came through the lobby, found the exit stairs, and walked all the way up. I think it was like 14, 15 flights, but I got up there.
Like it.
That was the same hood. That was the same hood that Moss had on at his visit to Tennessee. I never saw what he looked like. He had a starter jacket on. Remember the old starter jackets, Moss?
Hey, and what's so funny about that starter jacket, Peyton? That was my first starter jacket my mom bought me, so I cherished that with the little pocket, the little zipper in the pocket right here in the front. So I remember just sitting there right there in the basketball stadium with it on. I remember it.
Hey, Randy. When you signed with the Patriots, or when you got traded, Bill Belichick supposedly called you and you immediately hung up on him. Tell us what happened there, and did he call you back to try to cut you after that?
No, so I had an event. I was dealing with a smoothie company down in Texas where they were honoring Deshaun Jackson coming out of college, and I wanted to be there, show my support, and I had a great time. And So we went out to celebrate later on that night, and so I got a random phone call on my phone. So I answered it, and it was a deep voice, and hello, Randy. I was like, it's Randy, and I'm like, who is this? So he's Bill Belichick. So I immediately hung up because I'm sitting up there thinking, oh, great throw, great throw, Dalton. Touchdown. That's a great throw. Come on, defense.
Hey,
but
it's like
Sluggo.
Looked like Sluggo seam, Randy. He checked the slant and go. He checked the seam, and I think the corner overlapped inside to the seam, and he got Hill kind of on the wheel route.
Yeah, here it is right here. You got Taysom Hill in that tight end position running that out. I don't know why defenses, guys, sleep on Taysom Hill like he's not a gamer. I mean, they put him at the quarterback position to go out there and just do what he do best, but he's a gamer, as you can see that play that he made right there. Great throw, Andy Dalton.
That was good progression there by Andy. That was truly getting to his third read. When Moss was playing, it was always the first read. If you don't have Moss, you got to get to your third read. Randy, stay with us. We got some more questions about when you broke my heart when you beat the Giants in the regular season and broke the touchdown record. But I've gotten over it.
All right, welcome back. Saints with a nice drive right there and a nice play by Andy Dalton to Taysom Hill for the touchdown. They go up 7-3, and really Saints needed that right there. They needed the drive, take some clock off, but get this lead back going, get something, on offense, and good combination. They ran the ball, had some third down conversions, picked up a blitz, then really scored on a seam sluggo play with a little twist. It wasn't your staple seam sluggo, but this is a play that's in every offense in the NFL. Randy Moss, has run it 100 times, and I think Peyton is going to be on the board right here, and he's going to break it down for us. Peyton, what do you got?
Here we go. It's your classic sluggo seam play, Eli. You'll see a slant and go up top by the receiver. You'll see a seam route by this tight end and a wheel route by Hill. The corner doesn't bite up top, right? So the slant and go is not open, right? Dalton comes back to the seam. The corner overlaps inside to the seam route, playing his deep third, loses sight of Hill on the wheel route. Hill is wide open in the end zone. Great progression there by Andy Dalton, getting to his third receiver on the sluggo seam. 1, 2, 3, pump. See the cleats I got, E? You pump, and you come back to the seam, then you come back. 1, 2,
hey,
3,
one more time.
Pump,
do it again.
Come back to the seam, and then you come back, and my mic fell out. See, you got me all excited now.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, you're throwing your clicker down. The mic's off. Hey, you love seam sluggo footwork. I mean, at the Manning Passing Academy, that's all you teach all week to freshman quarterback. You got to get the footwork down.
Let me tell you this. If I had Randy Moss, I'm not getting back to the seam. I'm throwing it to Moss no matter who's guarding him. 1 safety, 2 safeties. That's all it comes down to. Speaking of that, Randy, I mentioned this game against the Giants. It's the last game of the regular season. Tom throws you a touchdown in the fourth quarter. His 50th, your 23rd, both NFL records. But that play happened after Tom and you missed each other on the play before. Can you take us through that sequence about what happened when he missed you and then when y'all connected?
Well, the safety was playing over the top like most of my career. And I just remember just how close that game was, Eli. Just how we were going back and forth, and as you can see, the ball was underthrown right there. I should have caught it. It hit my hands. And then I remember jogging back to the huddle because it was a blown opportunity by us. And so as I come back to the huddle, I just hear Tom just say, hey, man, same play on one. Same play, same formation. And so I didn't fully make it back to the huddle. So I went back over there and lined up. We connected the next play, and, man, the rest is history. So, shout out to the teammates. It was 11 of us out there, and it's always good to make things happen. That's a good hit by the corner.
Good tackling going on by the Saints right here.
And, Randy, I want to thank you for not bringing up the fact that Peyton broke that record in 2013. That's really the only reason he asked that question, is so he could get to the fact that he broke the record a few years later.
Hey, speaking of those matchups, Peyton, we never had a chance to talk, throughout, when I came to New England in 07. I knew about Tom's preparation before becoming a Patriot, but it was just something about the times. I think I got to play you twice as a Patriot. And the thing about it being 1-1, and that weekly preparation, where you see the Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes duos, the battles today, was there a change, and I really want to know this, was there a change in your preparation weekly? You had your guys, Clark, Stokely, and those guys about going against Brady. You knew he was going to have his guys ready to play 4 quarters. Was there a different approach that you took? Because I know me coming through there prior to 2007, I don't think I've ever prepared for a team like you guys.
No, there's no question about it. And you definitely had to step up your level of preparation. And you were playing him because you had to be on your game. If you were off, you knew Tom was going to be on. It was going to cost you. So there's no doubt when you were playing against Tom, playing against you guys, we raised our level of expectations, our preparation. We couldn't afford any mistakes, right? And so that was always what Tom did for me. That's what Josh Allen and Burrow do for Mahomes. And so a quarterback can truly affect the other team's quarterback as well. Hey, Randy, stay with us. We got more questions for you, including one of my least favorite subjects, the 1997 Heisman Trophy ceremony.
All right, welcome back. Saints with a nice punt return there, good field position. We still got Randy Moss with us. And Randy, I want to talk about a play that happened a few weeks where the Bucs played the Seahawks. They tried a little trick play, and Leonard Fournette tried to pass to Tom Brady down the sideline, and later on, Tom tweeted that if I didn't slip, that's Randy over the top for 6. Now, you've seen the play. We'll show it here in a second. I don't know. I don't know. You think you could have made that play and that would have been 6 for you? Because that was not a good pass.
Well, the thing about it is, I don't know why. My man done slipped and fell. That should have been on the ESPN Monday Night Come On Man right there. You going to throw Tom the ball?
Man.
Then he's supposed to plant his foot in the ground and come back and get the ball. He know how it's done.
Right. As a receiver, if the ball's misthrown, never let the guy catch it, right? You can't let the defender catch the ball. That's like rule number 1. Nobody what is he doing? He's got to follow his own rules there.
I don't understand why they continue to let Tom. I don't know if he's trying to talk to OC and letting him moss a guy for 6 before he leaves the game, but you think about all them plays that they try to throw Tom, I always end up on the negative side of the deal. So maybe come up with a better play.
Hey, Randy, before you get mad at me, Eli made me ask this question. When his Giants beat y'all in Super Bowl 42, he threw the game winner to Plax. On that play, Dean Pease called all-out blitz 0. And Julian Edelman has said you reminded Dean of that play call every Friday for 3 straight years. He's currently the D coordinator for the Falcons. Do you still call him every Friday? Has Dean Pease had to change his number?
No, man, y'all gonna rub it in, man. No, you know what's crazy? If I can go back to that play, just remember just sitting on the sideline and just watching that drive, Eli, and you coming out of that. Oh, it was almost an interception. But Eli, you coming out of that sack, and then y'all driving right there. Ellis Hobbs, shout out to Ellis Hobbs, but. You put him on the island with a guy that's twice his size, man. That was a great throw, great catch, sealed the deal for you guys. But I just didn't understand why, we went cover 0 in that situation right there. I know it was got to have it, but I still don't understand it.
I'm glad you did. I like it.
Do you understand why anybody ever played you man-to-man, Randy? Were you just insulted when you got out there and didn't see a safety over the top?
Well, you know what's crazy, Peyton? Just being able to see, I used to have a lot of battles, with Darrelle Revis, and the one thing that he really made me pay attention to, and I really didn't pay attention to it much, is more of where's the safety? Is he in the middle of the field, right over the center, or is he favoring over the hash? So that's one thing one cornerback that I really have admiration and a lot of respect for, because he really made me the complete player, just not using your athletic ability, but you got to be out there and be smart if you're going to be out there in the island by yourself. So shout out to my man Darrelle Revis for all those battles.
Hey, Randy, stay with us. We got a few more questions for you, pal. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, no problem. We here.
Eli. teams played cover 2 against Moss, and he would get on the safety and beat the safety in a two-way go. So it's like cover 2 was worse than cover 1.
I know. I remember that Dallas game.
Beat them.
All right, welcome back. We're still at 7-3. Bucks got the ball here, just 3 minutes and 45 seconds before the half here, and we still got Randy Moss. Randy, I want to talk about that 1997 Heisman. I think we'll have a picture we're going to show you here. We got Charles Woodson, Ryan Leaf, you and Peyton. You're wearing these sunglasses. I assume those are in the Hall of Fame. That's not why you're wearing them. But why? None of y'all are smiling right here. Y'all look miserable. Did you know you were up for the best player in college football right there?
Man, I'm going to tell you what, man. I'm going to tell you, shout out to Charles, man, Ryan Leaf. I'm going to tell you what, man. I get so much about my glasses, man, and the true story. I've said it a million times, man. I was just so nervous being on that stage with those guys. The biggest platform that I've ever been on, up to that point. And I was just nervous. So being able to find those glasses on the street from a vendor, and warm, got in trouble by my mom coming down on the elevator. But it's kind of like the story with Adam Sandler playing Big Daddy. I said this story before where the little guy was trying to use the bathroom and he had his glasses on and he's telling Adam Sandler that he's hiding. And that's what I felt from those Oakleys, man. I was just so nervous from the glitz and the glamour, the celebrities that was there. So I had those glasses on, didn't know the magnitude behind it, but shout out to that group of guys, man. That's a great picture, an iconic picture. Peyton, you still look the same.
Well,
so those are knockoff? Those are knockoff glasses?
Hey,
Randy,
dude, I had to find something.
Randy, if you would have come to Tennessee, we could have shared it together. We could have won the Heisman together, right? Tennessee would have had their first winner if you would have come. So history's been changed. All right, Randy, I got to ask you about this. You made so many incredible catches over DBs. People still talk today about players getting mossed. Now, you mentioned some of the incredible accomplishments you've had in your career, but how does it feel to be an actual verb?
I mean, when you look at the game, Peyton, I mean, we followed each other, all our careers throughout college, man. And, it's just a great feeling just really to have the next generation just still, thinking of you, putting you on that type of pedestal, man. So it just feels good every week that I can go on ESPN Sunday Countdown and just have my own segment, chilling out with Rex, Teddy, Matt, having them guys up there, man, looking at the best catches from around the country, around the globe, actually. So it's just a good feeling, man. So my 8-year-old gives me a little trouble sometimes, though.
I like it. Stay with us. Stay with us for the 2-minute drill here. Stay with us.
All right, welcome back. We're still with Randy Moss. Got a 2-minute drive here. We were just talking about getting Moss. Randy, about a month ago, Justin Jefferson had a great catch against the Bills. He goes up. They said he kind of channeled his inner Randy Moss there. Do you believe in that? Do you think Justin Jefferson is one of the best receivers in the NFL right now?
Hey, man, Eli, Peyton, hands down. When you look at the work, coming from a guy like Justin Jefferson, and this is the catch right here that set up the go-ahead, win, for the Minnesota Vikings. But, one thing that really stands out to me about Justin Jefferson, getting a guy like Kevin O'Connell coming from the LA Rams, being able to win a Super Bowl and featuring a guy like Cooper Kupp, you guys playing quarterback, all the receivers that you guys have thrown to you guys in your lifetime, being able to have a triple crown winner, that really stood out to me, and that says something to me. But to have Kevin O'Connell, as you can see Mike Evans running this corner right here, that's a great catch. Get them 2 feet down and take the hit, man. Great way to position his body knowing he was going to get hit by the honey badger, but that was a great catch, great throw. But I think that, being able to
they called it incomplete.
They called his right foot. Look at his right foot.
Called him out.
One, two. He's in.
It was an incomplete pass. That play is now under
He's
review.
in. But I think, being able to, guys, back to the Triple Crown, I just thought that Justin Jefferson had a chance to really do something special this season. Getting a guy like Kevin O'Connell as his head coach with the success that he was able to have last year.
All right, we're going to break again here, Randy. Stay with us.
Nice call by Randy Moss on the overturn. Randy, will you be Eli and I's like official referee of like challenges? Every other broadcast has one of those reps We need you because you're the first one to be right on a ball.
Kick.
No. He never saw him. He never saw him.
He had the tight end. He let the tight end run the shallow. It was a triple slant. He let the tight end just run the shallow by him. He went into the next lane.
He assumed, Moss, that Davis goes with the tight end, right? You can't assume. You got to see. It happens to everybody.
He was mugged up. He looked like he was going to wall that tight end.
That blitz came happy feet.
Ooh,
that's a great play. That was a great play. Yeah, that's me. I ain't like that. Hey, but real quick. I was just looking at Tom Payton with that, the drive right there, and they ended up on the negative side of it with the interception. But I want you to take me, talk to me about your approach and how you used to see it, because there's only a few quarterbacks in the National Football League's history when they got the ball either at the end of the game or at halftime, it was going to either be points or go home. Peyton, how do you used to, what was your mentality in, end of the half or end of the game going down to drive to win it or to tie it up?
Well, there's nobody better than Tom, and like I said, that was a rare mistake by him. But you feel like the pressure is kind of on the defense, Randy, right? I mean, it's their game to lose, right? It's their lead to protect, and hopefully you catch them being a little tentative, playing prevent defense, and you can kind of feast off of their softness and be aggressive and go out and do what you do. Good throw there by Dalton. So Tom's the best at it. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Tom just seems a little frustrated, this season. They've had so many injuries. They haven't had the continuity with the same guys kind of playing all the time, and rarely do you see him make that kind of mistake right there, Eli, where he just missed the tight end, who is the first read, right? That's a 1, 2, 3 read. He missed that guy. So, see if the Saints can do something with it here.
Hey, real quick question for you, Eli. As a quarterback, they always say 2-minute drive. You always want to get that completion, that first completion to get the momentum. Is that always true? Because as you can see, Andy Dalton completed that deep out, that deep comeback right there. Hopefully that gives him some momentum. As a quarterback, is that how y'all used to think about it? Is that how you used to feel, get the first completion to get the momentum going?
Yeah, I thought that first play, you want to run one of your staple plays. It's that play you've run 100 times. It's, install number 1 when you go to training camp, just where, the ball's going to get out quick. You're not going to hold it. You're not going to take a sack. Hey, if you get 10 yards, great, but go get 4 or 5 yards, get a completion, and now get going. I think the more you can stay on the ball, that's when that defensive line gets tired. If they got to run 2-3 plays in a row and they're getting lined up, that's when the pass rush slows down, and then you can start taking your shots and holding the ball a little bit longer. So it's just about staying on the ball, and that puts a bind on the defense, I think.
Looks like they're playing for a field goal, not a touchdown.
How many timeouts is that?
Timeout.
How many did you just call right there?
Their first 30-second timeout.
All right, Randy, what do you like right here? 3rd and 2. Take a shot. Bucks will probably play man press.
They got a first down.
Pressure.
I'm going outside. Saints. Man up. You got a timeout. Let's go up top. You got him, Andy.
Oh, Jarvis.
He had him.
Go 2 hands.
That's Juice Landry. Come on, baby. 2 hands till you get to your second Pro Bowl, Juice.
Good throw there by Andy.
That was a great throw.
Crossing 9, Pate. Kind of a, little seam route, 1-by-3 seam route right there. Just getting to that other numbers. He had it.
You have it, Jarvis. Jarvis, he had it. He had it.
They were going for the touchdown there. They're going to settle for 3, but that was a good aggressive call. Did you think about going for it right there, Reed? You think?
Yeah, with 2 timeouts, I guess you'd like to go up a touchdown, but 2 timeouts, you got time to make some. Yeah, you got time. Maybe get that 7.
Yeah. Moss, you're the best. I'm sorry for not coming to Knoxville earlier from Virginia. I'll never live that down. Thanks for being on here, man. You're the best. We appreciate it.
Hey, man,
it,
before I leave, I got to give a shout out to my Sunday NFL Countdown crew. Hey, Samantha Ponder, sweetheart, I haven't forgot you. See y'all this weekend. Manning Brothers, thanks for having me on, man. God bless you guys, man. Much love to you.
Thank you, Randy.